Hi, I'm Robin Bensley. Welcome to Chow Time. You know these fortune cookies you get at Chinese restaurants here in America? Well, first of all, if you ever go to China, you'll never find one of these there. They were invented in America in the late 1800s. And this cookie recipe is based on a Japanese recipe. And, you know, the fortunes you get, you will find love soon. Well, they're several decades late on that one. Anyway, I have a much better idea. The first thing I do, and generally it's the night before with a glass of wine, is I write out fortunes to stuff the shrimp with. And so I've been working on these. I've got, you will wake up in the morning and talk like Mike Tyson for the rest of your life. I wrote, you will discover that you are being profiled for a new reality TV show called That's the Best You Can Do. And I just thought of one. Your mother-in-law will move in with you permanently. Now, if you're having just a small group of people over, you can kind of generalize the fortunes. But if you're having just one couple over, you can get really personal. Like, I'll never forget, one time we had a couple over for Fortune Shrimp Cocktail, and that day their son had accidentally knocked a television set off the table and it smashed to smithereens. So I wrote one out that said, your son will grow up to be a TV repairman. So you can get really personal or you can be kind of general. Next, I'm just going to cook my shrimp. And you can purchase already cooked cocktail shrimp, but I always like to cook my own, so it's done perfectly. I buy large shrimp and it's peeled. All I'm going to do is melt 2 tablespoons of butter and cook the shrimp just for a couple of minutes. Just until it turns pink. Okay, these are perfectly cooked. So I turned the heat off and I'm just going to let them cool down. And in the meantime, I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to make an Asian dipping sauce as opposed to the usual shrimp cocktail sauce. So in a small bowl, I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of a really nice brown mustard. Then I'm going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic, about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce to make it nice and dippable, and finally 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, just to kind of take the edge off all those tart flavors. And that is your shrimp dipping sauce. So I'll just put that in a pretty bowl. Now I'm going to take my fortunes that I've written and I'm going to wrap them up. You just get a small square of tin foil. I fold it over again. And you want to wrap these tightly because you don't want any moisture to get in there. So you go like that. And there's a fortune. shrimp over. And I always put a few on the plate just for my husband and myself because we don't need the fortunes. We get the plain ones. Then here's how I put it together. Now, this is a pound of shrimp. Okay, I'm going to take the back side of it and cut a slit, a deep slit, but not all the way through. You want to keep it intact. Then I'm going to take one of my fortunes, slip it in there, and set it on the plate. This is just such a unique and fun way to serve shrimp. I'm going to grab one of these fortune shrimps. I'm going to see what it has to say. Oh, let's see what it says. You're pregnant.